What's going on, everybody? JD Game here, and today, guys, we are finally back and we're streaming live. It feels good. It feels like it's been a super long time. And what better way to stream by doing a little bit of building today? Now, for anybody that doesn't know, a while back I actually announced that I'm going to be starting a new server and a new game called the Job Game. Now, in this, everybody gets to live a little Minecraftian life, if you will. And on top of that, I guess everybody owns a business, or you can run different stores, different things. And anyways, in layman's terms, we're going to be building. That's all you guys got to know for today. So, hey, NFL fan, welcome back to the stream. Don't worry, got that comment. I'm going to be pulling everything up. I also got to post something on Discord, the link, of course. So, guys, just bear with me for 2 seconds, and we'll get to building, all right? So, there we go. Let me just grab that. Let me go over to Discord. Let me just post this in the server so everybody is aware that we're going to be streaming today. And then we're all set. Videos and streams. Let's put that in. Let's also put in at videos and streams. Alrighty, as long as that's in there, it's good. Perfect. Okay, so there we go. Got the comments pulled up. Everything's looking good. There we go. Now we can start. Okay. Hey, so Poad, I think I said that right. I hope I said that right. Welcome to the stream. So, for anybody that doesn't know, we're going to be working on a big condo building today, and essentially that's an area where people can rent or buy little areas, kind of like apartments. So this is going to be the front. I know it's already started, and how long did this take to make? Not really that long. It looks a little bit bigger and bulkier than what it actually is, in my opinion. I'm going to say about maybe 4 or 5 days. Separated, of course. I haven't done this over the last 4 or 5 days. I know this says episode 1, guys, and I apologize. I didn't build the rest of this on stream. I just decided today, you know what? I have some progress. It's a good way to come back. It's kind of interesting. It's easier to do, especially with like say Q&As and stuff. It's nice because I can actually check the chat. It's nice and easy. It's easy going. So yeah, already let's flip around to the back side of this thing though, because for anybody that doesn't know, the main road is going to be here. This is the front, and then on the back side we're going to have a nice big beach and then the ocean. But this is what the back side looks like right now. So as you can see, not much going on, but essentially the way it works, if we come to the top, on one floor, so obviously like you guys know what a floor is, we got one room on each end, okay? And then we have 2 rooms in the middle. So there's going to be 4 rooms on each floor, and I think there's 7 floors, but let me double check. The bottom is like going to be like a parking lot, if you will, but in this case it's going to be I guess like a horse pen, so that way people could you know, keep their horses and stuff. So if you buy a little area, you can also store your horses too. So we got one. We're not going to count the bottom, okay, guys, because that's not where there's any condos. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's 5 floors, and then if you count the bottom, there's 6. So, alrighty, this is going to be a water elevator. I just put this in for now. I got to set it all up. These are also going to be water elevators. So there's a few entrances and exits, I should say. Because one thing that does come with the job game, as fun as it is, unfortunately, sometimes there's a little bit of destruction, there's a little bit of chaos, so to have some emergency exits is not the end of the world. It's probably a pretty smart decision. So, regardless, let's get to it. Let's start building. Actually, if you guys want to see, I can actually show you the inside. Hey, Pink Piggies, welcome to the stream. I can show you the inside of this one over here. Okay, so let's, is this a good one to show? Yeah, I guess so. This works. So as you guys can see, this is going to be made a lot nicer, don't worry. That's going to be where each of the elevators are. That'll be one, that'll be the other. This is kind of just like an area that you can walk around, but the main entrance is right here. This is how you can actually get like up and down. Alrighty, so let's walk around. So this is what one of the little condos would look like. You got a main living room here. You have a patio out front. Well, actually, you got 2 of them. Alright, you got another nice living space right here. If we walk back here, we're going to have a nice little storage room, followed by a bathroom. And this is a living room. Then you got bedroom A. And then we'll just walk over here. I know it's still dark, guys. The interior is the least of my worries right now. And then another little storage room over here. Sorry, this is bedroom A right here. This is the bathroom. Bedroom B, and then there will be a patio, as you can see right here, but I'm not too concerned with this right now. Right now, the whole goal is to just get this entire building up. I want to have everything filled in. I want to have all the balconies off the back, and like I said, we're going to have a really nice beach right here. Oh, yes, of course, there's actually going to be a lot. I have a lot of plans for that as well, so as you can see right here, I'm going to put a waterfall out front, where like the main logo is. We got some bushes and some nice some nice things out here, but I want to put a lot of work in on each of the sides as well. Don't worry, this is going to look super cool. I want to get a few condo buildings, actually. I don't want it to just be one, but it's going to take a long time. Like I said, it's taken about 5 days to put in all the work to design this thing. And look, the whole thing isn't even built yet, let alone then I have to go do all the interior for, we're going to say what, 4 times 5, 5 and 5 is 10. I have to design 20 rooms on the inside, right? So it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of effort, but nevertheless, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see what Marcus and Art has to say. Let's see. Hey, no worries, Marcus and Art. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly okay. This is the first time I stream, and oh gosh, it's been a long time because with a combination of school, which is thankfully done now, work, which obviously work never stops, and our trip, there's been no time for me to stream lately, so I haven't really been getting on all that often. Pink Piggies, I want to do the SMP on Saturday. I want to jump back into that. It's been a lot of fun, obviously. The SMP is a great time. I get to join with everybody, so can't really complain there. But I'm hoping to do that pretty soon, though. Yes, I am. Alrighty, so let's just keep filling this thing in. Crap, there we go. And guys, don't forget, this world will be public eventually. It doesn't require anything. I'm as of right now, at least, can't say it's not going to change because it might. But it's not going to be on a realm. This world will be monitored, and it'll only be available whenever I'm on, but theoretically speaking, it's going to be open to everybody. So if anybody is interested in joining eventually, not today, because obviously this is just a get back into it type stream where, you know, I just want to build, have everybody join, come by, say hi, see what I'm doing, see if there's any interest, stuff like that. But in general, though, guys, if this does spark interest, that is fantastic. Whoops, there we go. Alrighty, and let me read some comments too, because I noticed we got a few coming in, so let me just fill this in. Alrighty, let's see what we're working on. Yep, exactly. It has been quite some time now, so hey, Rabies, thank you. I appreciate it. It's something I've been working on for a while now. I do have to admit, I put this up a little bit quicker than I wanted to, meaning I didn't actually get the time to actually plan it out and, you know, maybe design it exactly how I want it. But yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate it. I am pretty happy with where it's at right now. I can't complain, so, you know, it's all right. It's all right. It's coming together. It's coming together. I can't complain. Hey, Alfie, welcome to the stream. Yep. If you guys do end up joining the world and you buy one of these condos, yes, you will be able to design it however you like. Because, you know, theoretically, there's going to be stores where you can buy decor and stuff like that, and yep, you will have freedom to design them however you like. But there will be some like default, right? Like, you know, for example, like maybe just like a TV, a couch, a bed, you know, stuff like that. Just like regular, everyday stuff. So let's just keep this thing going up. Like I said, guys, the goal today, just keep on building. I'm not worried about the inside. That's something I'm going to worry about on my own. I might leave a few floors completely empty where people can actually just build whatever they want from scratch. So that could save me a little bit of time. But I want to have everything lit up, everything looking very nice. And hey, Will, welcome to the stream. Look at that. Jeepers, Will is back. How we doing, Will? Welcome to the stream. So, just to catch up, you know, as we continue to have people joining, I'm actually working on the job game world. I don't know if you guys remember, I announced it on Discord a while back, and essentially, on this world, everybody is going to have the ability to join, and you can come check out the world. You pretty much just live like a real-life Minecraftian life. You get a job, you can own your own business, you can do pretty much anything. You just got to find a way to make well, I guess Minecraft currency or cash. You just got to follow the rules because, of course, we have like police officers and stuff. You could buy yourself a house, you could buy pets, and you could live a really cool Minecraftian life. So definitely a fun game. Really excited to share that experience with you guys. It's something me and my friends always did as kids, but unfortunately, you know, to make this game really fun, you do need a lot of people. So you know what? I figured, hey, you know what? I'll open it up to YouTube. I'll see who's interested, who would like to play, and you know, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Yeah, that is true. You are, Will. It is. It's been 2 months, and that's awesome. Congrats. Thank you. It is much appreciated. So I do appreciate it. I do appreciate that, and that's awesome. All right, so let's read Raby's comment. Also, I was wondering if there's any chance I could join the JDSMP. You've been watching a while. So, Raby, that's actually awesome that you bring that up. I haven't been on the SMP for a while, and spots do open up regularly. So the next time I'm on the SMP, if you do join the stream, just ask again. I'll see where we're at in terms of if every spot is filled up, and if not, that is definitely something we could look into. For sure. Alrighty, so guys, just give me 2 seconds. I apologize. I just want to fill this in, and back to comments I will go. Because like I said, when I build, it's mainly for you guys. It's mainly a Q&A. It's, you know, so I do want to try my best to be on top. I apologize if I miss any. Alright, here we go. So unfortunately, yes, this world will probably take a while to build, but like I said, guys, I am going to open it up to those who are interested. There are no limits, meaning like there's no standards. Like, I mean, please don't be a troll, I hope, or at the least. I am going to have copies of the world to play it safe. But yes, you guys will be able to join. Not today, unfortunately, just because, or at least not at the moment, because like I said, my goal is just to spread the interest, make everybody aware of what's going on. But if you guys are interested, obviously you will stick around, so, you know, that shouldn't affect those who are really dedicated and interested. But as we go, especially for people like Will, those that are members, you guys might have the ability to join a little bit earlier. You know, you get early access to things, so that could definitely be something that we look into. So don't worry, Will, I could get you on pretty soon, actually. Just let me get this stream going for a bit. I want to build, get a few things going, and we'll be all set. Yes, yeah, the PlayStation party is always the best to chat, for sure. I can't disagree with that. And Stampy Longnose, I watched a little bit of him as a kid, but I was more of like a Sky Does Minecraft Universe, Beijing Canadian, like, you know, I watched a lot of them as kids. But if I do, I don't know if that's good or bad, but nevertheless, alrighty then. Alright, let's keep filling this in. Alright, there we go. Slowly but surely coming together. Yeah, so I'm trying to build it piece by piece. I find that makes it a lot easier rather than just building one floor at a time. Because then at least I don't have to backtrack. I don't have to go and work on anything that I've already put some effort into. So as you can see, now that whole area is all done for all 5 floors, so that's perfect. But as you can see, I've got to do that for a lot of different rooms. But essentially, this is all one room. This here is one room, that's one room, and then, well, I mean, it's kind of all built now, but as you can see, this is obviously all one room, like we went over earlier. So, honestly, guys, you don't need, here, let me see. Okay, so we got a comment from Adarix, I guess we'll go with. No, as long as you have PlayStation Network, you should be all good to go. Cross-platform obviously is a big thing as well. So, yep, thank you, Alfie. I noticed you brought that up as well, so that is much appreciated. Always like when you guys are helping each other out there. That's very nice. Oh, Will, did you change your you change your name? Yeah, sure, Rabies. Give me 2 seconds. You know what? Usually during streams, I do like to grab the Discord code so you guys can join. So 100%. That is the best way to stay up to date. If you guys want to know what's going on, when videos are coming out and stuff like that, you're always best off to join the Discord server because it gets announced right away. Because it's not just, it doesn't just announce YouTube stuff. It also announces like things that are coming and stuff. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. Sorry, it is YouTube related, but you guys get my point. There we go. Hey, Tyler, welcome to the stream. Okay, so Will, you do have the same name. Perfect, perfect. There we go, guys. So if you want to join, don't forget Discord right there. You guys will be all set. Alrighty. So let's continue along here. We definitely got a lot of work. Yeah, hey, look at that. There's Matthew. Welcome to the stream, Matthew. Welcome to the stream. Or Matthew, I guess I should go with. Alrighty, so let's continue along the journey. So I think the next room that I'm going to build is this one right here. Like you guys have seen, I like to put the floor in first, and then I put the walls in right behind, because that way everything adds up. There he is. Hey Matthew, I need a rating here. What do you think? So I whipped this up a little quicker than I was hoping. But this is my condo building that I've been working on. What do you think? So we got not four floors. We got 5 floors, not including the ground floor. I'll explain that later. But so we got 5 floors. It's going to be 4 rooms per floor, and yeah, we got a water elevator in the middle, 2 emergency exits or staircases eventually. We'll see what I end up doing with those. And yeah, like I said, so this would be like 1 room on the floor. This will be 2, 3, and then that's 4. The beach will go up out back here. I'm going to use some fill commands for that. I'm not too worried about that right now, though. I got to focus on this. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. The water elevator I thought was pretty neat. Whenever we went on our trip to Florida, that's what's actually inspired this condo building. It's not the one we stayed in, but it's one that looks pretty cool. It's pretty similar, but yeah, no, I like where I'm going with it. I built it a little bit faster than I had anticipated, so I didn't get all the shapes and everything that I had wanted, but I can't complain. I'm pretty happy with what I've got, so that's good at least. All right, so let's fill all this in. Whoops, no, I want to stop there actually, because then I'll go like this. And as you can see, then we got one area completely filled in. Fill all this in. As you can see, we keep a space for the door. And then I will catch up on comments, because I am definitely long overdue. So bear with me for 2 seconds, guys. There we go. Just gotta, oh, creepy cave sound effects. No, I'm not gonna lie. Sound effects in Minecraft, like some of them are actually, they're genuinely freaky. I always wondered, like, how? This is a kid's game. Alrighty, so let's go take a look here. What am I missing? Oh, wait, sorry, one more row, sorry. Just get all this filled in. There we go. Alrighty, let's see what we're missing. So let me go up a little bit. Alrighty, there we go, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. I just had to figure out what time we're going to be leaving at tonight so I know how long I can stream. So we are all good to go. Hopefully everything's working. If you guys can just let me know that the audio's back, just let me know there. That'd be perfect. And now we're back to building. And if anybody has any suggestions, please let me know. Alright, here we go. Go like this. Perfect. Audio's back? Okay, perfect, perfect. Hey, good for you, Will. That's awesome. You're going on a trip, and if you want, yeah, for sure, I can add you to the. I can add you on the PlayStation. That way, we can party chat and stuff for sure. Especially, what's good too is, Will, I'm going to let members have access to this world early. So if you do want to take part, we don't always have to be on stream. Like me and Jared and Caden. Well, I talked to Caden about this a long time ago, but I guess I'll have to talk to him again. But especially me and Jared, we were saying how we might do a lot of work on the world. We might do a lot of work on the world whenever well, he was just going to party chat while I do, but I'm going to do a lot of work on the world off stream as well. As you can see, I did all this, right? So, yeah, I can get a group of everybody together, and we can definitely put some work in. It doesn't always have to be on stream, you know? But the good stuff, of course, when we actually play the game, that definitely has to be on stream, because that's the most exciting part. All right, so let's continue on this, and let's see where everybody's at. So deal I guess I'll just go with deal. Yep, this is a condo building. So yep, same idea as apartments. But yeah, so like I said, it's about 5 floors. We're gonna have a parking garage underneath, but the parking garage is gonna be for horses because obviously there's no cars in Minecraft. The main road to the city is gonna be right up front here, and then on the other side, it's gonna be a beach and then the ocean. So it's gonna be really cool. Will definitely be a lot of fun, to say the least. So let me just fill this in, guys. I'm going to do another floor, double check some comments, make sure I'm all caught up on everything. And another cool feature that's been added too, and I want to tinker with it a little bit because I never had the opportunity to yet, is Discord over the PlayStation. I want to see if that actually works, to see if it works good, and that would really, really help. So definitely something we could look into. So let's fill all this in. Yeah, same here, Will. I can't wait to have people join. It's definitely going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really exciting. And yeah, guys, there's really endless possibilities on what you can do. Now, you have to be smart about it because, I mean, I guess we could ramble and just talk about how the game itself works. You have to be smart whenever you're choosing a business, and you have to make sure that you can do something that'll make you money in the game. Because you got to remember, the bigger that you build, and the more space you take up, it's just like real life. It's going to cost you more money in the game, right? So the only things you have to worry about is every 3 Minecraftian days, you have to pay taxes, and you also get paid, right? So, you know, you don't usually get paid as much as the taxes cost you because you're supposed to make money. You're supposed to make money from your little business that you decide to create. So you definitely have to be smart. In my case, I guess, well, because I do own the world and everybody does know me, so I think it makes it a little bit easier because I am streaming as well. I will be like our little town mayor, I guess. So that definitely helps me, and that's why I can go a little bit bigger with my buildings. But if you guys decide to play the game, you don't have to panic. You don't have to worry. The whole thing will be explained, and I'll make it really easy for you guys. Like, it's not that complicated. But I'll plan out how to explain it in the most simplest and easiest way. Otherwise, I could definitely see how it gets a little confusing. Alrighty, so let's just get this up, and then I think we have a whole nother set of rooms complete. Oh, we do not yet. We have to finish these 2, and then all these rooms are ready to be moved into. Whoops, and I'm also forgetting some doors. Is it? No, it's right here. Alright, and I am going to put a poll up. I want to see what people think, because this is always one of the big debates me and my friends have. What's the best job? And if you guys want to spit some ideas out, by all means, but I'm going to send out a poll, and you guys can actually take a vote. Yep, there is. Deal, that is correct. That is correct. start Q&A. What would the coolest job be? And it's out of these 4. Okay. Oh, whoops. Actually, no, I did the wrong thing. I want to put a poll up. Like this. Coolest job. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to write that. So I'm going to do a lot of the common ones. Okay. There we go. So what do you think of these would be the coolest jobs? These are generally pretty common. They're a part of every single game that you play whenever you take part in the job game. Hey, Blazing Mellow, welcome to the stream. You got farmer, you got the pet store owner, you got the police officer, you know, there's really unlimited possibilities, right? You got restaurant owners, like, you name it, it could be a career in this game, right? And that's what makes it really fun. But of course, like anything else, in this game, you have to convince people that you have an awesome job or a cool building, because if you don't make any money. And if you don't make money, obviously, you die in the game, of course. But, yeah, so just drop your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Ideal, what I'm actually going to be doing is I'm actually going to be adding a lot of command blocks. Like, you guys will spawn into a cool little area that's going to explain how to play the game. There's going to be buttons to teleport you around the world, because essentially this will be a big map eventually. So, yeah. Let me just say though, guys, so members will have early access, and they will get to pick their jobs first, which doesn't mean that you guys can't have the same job as somebody else, because obviously, just like in real life, right, you have multiple different pet store companies, you've got multiple different restaurants, and, you know, you got lots of different farmers, but, you know, at the end of the day, right, you want to have something unique, you want to have something special, and for all members, you guys will have early access, you will get to pick your jobs earlier than everybody else. It's going to be really cool. So Will, especially, you know, if you have any ideas, bounce them off me, and I'll let you know if they succeed. It definitely has been Blazing. It definitely has been. I'm very happy to finally be going back at it again. I don't want to say I was on break, but just school, work, vacation, everything caught up with me at once, and unfortunately, there just wasn't much I could do in terms of streaming and stuff. You guys probably saw there was a lot of IRL videos that have been coming out lately. Those were all scheduled, so that's why those kept coming out, and there still are quite a few of them scheduled. So definitely really awesome. Very grateful that I had that. So I had a few in the bank there, so videos could keep releasing. But this is something that I've been wanting to do since we've gotten back from our trip, and it's been a while. So that's why I'm really making a push for this right now. So yeah. Well, the only thing is, if I do leave my PlayStation screen, it could potentially end the stream. And what could happen there is then it'll boot me off, and I'll have to sign back into all my accounts. So I don't think I'll be able to add you for this stream. But whenever we do get everybody on to join and to actually like be a part of the game and stuff, yes, for sure. Don't worry. By the end of the stream, I will have you added. I will check my friend requests and stuff like that. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes the PlayStation gives me a hard time whenever I try and open other menus, just because things get really laggy. Because I have half-decent internet, but, you know, you can never go wrong with, or I shouldn't say you can never go wrong, you could go wrong, but internet can be a bummer. Let's just say that. Because one thing that happens to me, it happened a few times for the SMP, you'll see 0.5s of episodes, like 3.5 or 6.5, I don't know if those are the exact ones, but where, yeah, that'll happen to me, where it's just like, it makes no sense, but it just boots me off the stream. But internet, right, things happen, sometimes you overload it, and it crashes, and that's just the way she goes sometimes. Which sucks, but, well, not everything can be perfect, not everything can be perfect. Alrighty, so let's go like this. This is ground level. Got to keep adding balconies as well. Let's this. There, perfect, that's a balcony. And I don't have any doors for the balconies just yet because I don't know exactly how I'm going to go about that, so I'm just going to leave it be for now. Let's also go like this. There we go. And if you guys have any suggestions, please feel free, let me know. Always open to suggestions on these types of worlds, especially whenever it's going to be open to the public for everybody. So, okay, it looks like this is actually going to end up being a wall, so I'll just go like this for now. Doesn't look like that's going to be there, and if it's not going to be there, that's okay, but I want to make sure I know what I'm getting myself into. Yeah, see, because this is essentially the same thing that's over there is going to be like this. It's kind of cookie cutter on each side. I wanna play around with this a little bit more. I want to add a few more designs and stuff to the wall, maybe even a few more balconies, just to add a little texture to the wall. But this is kind of what I'm working with right now. This is what we're going with. Alrighty, there we go. Alrighty, there we go. We got that. Okay, let's continue over here because I would at least like to get this done by the end of this stream. I don't have too long, but I've got long enough. Yeah, so deal. Well, obviously you don't want to tell everybody, but essentially, yep, you can be a criminal. That is, unfortunately, but fortunately too, because it kind of spices up the game, is an option. You know, some people steal, some people break things, which, to me, I don't mind the stealing aspect for the game, because it's just a game, right? It's just the way it goes. It's part of the game. But I don't like when people destroy stuff, but there are things like, you know, obviously in this game, if you attack somebody or kill people in the game, that you only have 3 lives. If you die more than 3 times, you are officially wiped out of the game. Yes, that is right, Will. I will add you right after. That is correct. So you do got to be wary of that. You got to be careful, and you can go to jail for life in the game, of course. So you do have to be aware of that as well. You have to be smart about, you know, how you go about your gameplay and the way you play. But yep, yeah, being a criminal, like I said, fortunately and unfortunately, is a part of the game because it does kind of spice things up. It does make things interesting, and it can be lots of fun. So, yeah. There we go. We'll add that just like this. Whoops. But yep, I mean, that's why we have the police, right? Because they need to have a job too. They need to have something to do as well. So, and trust me, if we've got a lot of people on, like I said, the only downfall, but in my opinion, I don't really see it as a downfall. I see it as a good thing because the amount of people we could potentially get on. This world will only be open whenever I'm on. So, you know, you guys will have to watch out for streams. But, you know, if you do want to be a part of it, don't forget, if you have the chance, join the Discord server. That is a good way to be a part of stuff like this because you'll get announcements, you'll know, oh, excuse me, in advance, and you'll know whenever we're on. It just makes a lot of things easier. That would be really cool, Will, and yeah, you could do that. There's nothing stopping you if that's what you would like to do, for sure. Like I said, the only things you need to take into consideration in this game are the size of your building. The bigger your building, the more property tax you have to pay. So, but like I said, guys, don't worry. You'll get a whole rundown. I'll make an announcement video at one point explaining how it works, and it should be a lot of fun. It's what makes this game fun is the unlimited possibilities. Yep, that's just it. So yeah, that's the thing. Restaurants are always good businesses because you know people have to buy from them because, yeah, like you said, you got to eat. You know, if you don't eat, you die in the game, and that's not good. You know, there's also things like pharmacies. I'm just trying to think of things off the top of my head. But what I did put in the poll are the basic ones. Like those are kind of like, there are theme parks. Theme parks are hard. They're a lot of fun. It's really cool. But whenever you go to build them, you tend to be in a lot of debt. Meaning, like, you have to pay for your building. Like, I'm going to have to pay to build this, and it's going to cost me a lot. But whenever you build a theme park, you take up a lot of space, and you have to build a lot. So usually, you owe you know, you owe the bank a lot of money to start off the game, which is okay, but it is pretty fun to do a theme park as well, so, you know. But like I said, guys, if it's a little hard to understand, don't worry, don't panic. There's going to be a whole rundown. I'll go in Discord and explain it to everybody as well, and I'll explain it on YouTube, of course, in the announcement video. But all you just have to worry about right now is, you know, just coming up with cool different ideas, different little businesses. You can go in your own creative worlds and try and build cool, compact buildings and different things to try and build that ideal building, because that's not the worst idea in the world. I definitely recommend. But this world has a lot of evolving and a lot of work to be done to it before we actually get started, because I want to have a lot of the landscape and everything built for you guys, because obviously, as you can see, this is a super flat world, but ground level is not the super flat ground level. So, like, that's not ground level. Ground level is going to be... This is going to be ground level, wherever I am. So, this is a slab, but... So it looks like it's going to be minus 31. Or 33, sorry, because it's going to be right about here. So, I've got a lot of work to do. Don't worry, though, we are going to get people on, especially you members out there. If you're a member and you're watching, you guys will have early access to the world, and you'll be able to get the jump on things. This is, yep, okay, that's the right floor. Yep, that is right, Deal. That is correct. And unfortunately, that one is very difficult to get away with, because we actually... Now, this has only happened on job game worlds where we've had a lot of people, but usually we do have kind of like somebody who does play like a receptionist or like a secretary, and they keep track of stuff like that. That's their job, is to make sure that you go and you pay your taxes on time. So in my opinion, that's one of those things that it's like impossible to get away with. Stealing from the bank is pretty difficult as well, believe it or not, because usually we do make it very difficult. We usually do use bedrock, and you obviously can't get through bedrock, right? So, oh, the armory, that's a fun one. Whoever has that job, unfortunately, does not pay well. Usually, eventually, at one point, everybody's got armor. So sadly, that is a job that it's kind of... It's tricky. You have to know how to play it, and usually you have to get a second job, which is not easy, and you don't necessarily want to do, because you want to watch over your business, and you don't want people stealing from you, so, yeah. We also have, like, security guards for hire. That's a fun one. Usually the police officer just does that, though, as well, because there's not always a lot of action in the moment, so usually the police officer is available for hire as well. Not to do any crimes, of course. And that's the thing, police officer is hard to be allowed to do. Usually... we choose the most loyal people to the world in the server, because, like, there are rules. Like, for example, the police officer is not allowed to be corrupt. If he is caught breaking the law, you're booted. You can't be a part of the world. You're just automatically off. Like, there are some rules, which we will go over once the world's open to everybody, but that is one of them. The police officer cannot be corrupt no matter what. Alrighty, so there we go. There we go. 5 more buildings down. That's perfect. So we got 5 here, 5 there, and then I've got 5 to build here, 5 to build here. Alrighty. I am thinking of maybe working on the parking garage underneath, but I'm not 100% sure if that's what I want to do yet. I don't know. Just nice to continue along, I guess. Get some work in on it. Will, you are definitely loyal. If you wanted to be a police officer, 100% you would be allowed to. Because I have a history with you. I know what you've done. You're very respectful. You're very good. You've been loyal for a very long time. 100% Will. It's not even a question in my mind whether or not you could be one. You definitely could. Because you're not newer to the channel, and to me, I guess, if you will. Anyways, that's a whole conversation for another day. But yes, for sure, Will, you're definitely in. But back to Deal's question. When is everything going to be done? I apologize, I know this might seem long. I'm hoping the world will be playable and ready in a month. I feel that's fair. That's not too long, that's not too short. But I've also got to get a lot of other people on the world, you know, excluding just subscribers and stuff. Like, I have a lot of friends that want to take part in the world as well, and I've got to get them on, get them set up. Like I said, I've got to build, like, a whole beach back here, but we will be using fill commands and stuff for that, so, you know, I'm not going to be spending hours upon hours on end building here, so that'll be definitely great. Yeah, Will, It will be open. It will be open this weekend. I'm hoping. I want to get subscribers on and get you guys started as well. But it will be monitored, meaning that I am going to be watching over people whenever they're on, because there's no such thing as building secret bases to start. If you just want to do that whenever the world gets going and we kick things off, yeah, that you know, you can like I said, you're able to do whatever you want. It's supposed to be an open world, but to start off whenever we begin, of course, that's a different story. Alright, so let's just continue to fill this in. And guys, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be going today. You know, like I said, it was just more or less to get on, try to generate some interest. At least now it's out there. You guys know what's going on. You know a little bit about the world, and for anybody that is interested, like I said, guys, join the Discord server. We'll definitely get a whole channel opened up, and that'll be available for anybody who just wants to take part in this, so you guys can stay up to date with what's going on, and it should be lots of fun. No, exactly, Will. Trust me, I trust you. I know you're gonna follow all the rules and stuff, so that's always really good. Alrighty, so let's just fill all this in. Whoops. Okay, so we do also have a door there, so I gotta make a marker. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that's just it, Will. Some people definitely could, and, but like I said, right, the job game, it's kind of hard, because, like I said, it's like against the Minecraftian law to break blocks and stuff, but you can do it. You know what I mean? Or it's against the law, the Minecraftian law to steal, but you can do it. But if the police officer catches you, of course, then that's a whole situation that ain't too fun to go through. Hey, Matthew, welcome to the stream. How we doing? Alrighty, here we go. Just continuously fill this in. Kind of repetitive, but hey, it's got to get done. Oh, did I go one too far? I did not go one too far. Hey, you watched all the member vids. Nice. Yeah, Matthew, I think eventually, if you're up for it, we'll have to get you in on this at one point too, because we're going to be creating a game. Well, I mean, me and my friends created it way back in the day, but it's called the Job Game. And anyways, I won't go too much into detail because it's kind of hard to explain and it's a lot, but essentially in layman's terms, meaning to keep it simple, it's just like a giant server. Everybody gets to have their own job, they get to make their own money, and you kind of just got to survive. It's a lot of fun, but the cool aspect too is you get to build, so that's always nice. Yes, don't worry, Will. I will definitely have you all added up and good to go. That's awesome, Matthew. That's awesome. If you want that, check out Discord, because I'm gonna open up the world to a lot of people. I was telling Will about this too. I'm gonna open up the world to a lot of people as we go. Especially this weekend, I think I'm gonna try and set a bunch of people up so that everybody can get started and start to create stuff on the world. So, you know, definitely, you know, stay in touch for sure. Alrighty, let's just continuously fill this in. And then I will check comments once again. Sorry guys, just bear with me. There we go. And I will always have update videos coming out on this so everybody can kind of see what's going on. But yeah, if you want to take a look. Unfortunately, I didn't get the exact shape I was hoping for because I've kind of been in a rush. Unfortunately, most of the things I want to do, I like to rush them so that we can actually do stuff and make this happen. But yeah. So this is my little condo building that I'm working on. We got 5 floors, not including the basement, which will be a parking garage for horses. But, and about 4 rooms on each floor. Yep, deal, that is correct. That is correct. Thanks, Matthew, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So the back end's kind of looking kind of crappy and wonky. It's all looking like one color, but eventually I'll design it and make it look really cool. I'm just trying to get this thing built. I can worry about designs and making this thing look super cool later, but for now it's all about just getting this thing built. Alrighty, and I also got to check. I think I got another question about the world, so I will definitely answer that. Let me just fill all this in quickly. There we go. Okay, let's see what's going on. All right, so let's see. So I'm guessing the buildings will close at night. That is correct. Am I going to ban griefers and cheaters? So it depends, because unfortunately and fortunately, once again, because it makes things interesting, there is a certain extent of cheating you can do. Like, you, in, like, how do you explain this? You can steal and you can break things, but if the police officer catches you, you'll go to jail, but because you're not supposed to, right? But there are some things, like I said, you can't have corrupt police officers. There's a few more things I'll have to go through, and I'll have to pick my own brain and pick others' brains that I've played with before for the actual unwritten or the actual written rules. But yes, there are some things you can't do that will get you banned, of course, and we will go over those before the game actually starts. There we go. Alrighty, and we'll just continue along. Whoops. Yes, oh yes, okay, if that's what you meant, then yes, for sure, for sure. That is a definite ban, for sure. No doubt in my mind. There you go, that's just it, Matthew. That's the game, right? That's just it. Alright, so let's fill this in. And as soon as this is done, do we have another? Yeah, shoot, we got another floor. Darn it. Yeah, but this is definitely going to be a lot of fun. I'll try to stream, guys, to keep the progress open to everybody so everybody can kind of see how it's going. But please do keep in mind, I will do a lot of work off camera as well because I just want this thing built at the end of the day. This is the first of a few that I want to build. Some of them aren't going to look as cool as others, but of course, I think this is going to be one of the fancier ones, the ones that'll cost a little bit more and be kind of cool. Hey, look at that, Mr. Chrome Tech. Yes, exactly. It's like one of those skyscrapers that just never ends. You love to see it. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Chrome Tech. This is something we'll definitely have to get you in on as well. The job game. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be super cool. I feel like I've explained it a lot, but honestly, I feel I get a little bit better at explaining it every time that I explain it. So that's kind of good. That is kind of good. And like I said, guys, members, obviously you guys will get some early access to this world if you do want to take part. You know what? That's probably a good idea, Will. That is probably a good idea, especially with Mr. Chrometech here now. He likes to promote those as well. So don't forget, guys, if you want the opportunity to get early access to videos, to be a part of extra content, to get early access to playing games like this, and to be a part of cool servers and stuff, don't forget, for $5 a month, you can become a member. You also get cool badges, we'll do giveaways, and it should be lots of fun. We're actually going to be doing a giveaway on one of the t-shirts that I've got pretty soon. So do stay tuned. If you want to become a member, click the join button, $5 a month, you get a bunch of cool stuff. Hey, there you go. Look at that, Mr. Chrometech. Gold member. You like to see it. You like to see it. Alrighty, so let's keep this thing rolling. Let's keep on building. And let's do this. Damn, I could tell I haven't streamed in a while because I find my throat and my voice, it always gets like sore. Like a burning sensation, if you will, from all the talking and stuff. But usually that just happens if I haven't done it in a while. That Yazar, Will, that Yazar, and I very much appreciate that, guys. That's pretty awesome. That's a pretty cool milestone. And it's perfectly okay, guys. It's not a call-out, anything like that, but I'm not 100% sure if the Gaming Pro's a member anymore. So that means, Mr. Chrometech and Will, you guys currently have the lead. And you guys could be the first ever Diamond members and potentially Emerald members, which would be awesome. Emerald, of course, is the highest rank of member that you could get. But I think Emerald member it's a commitment. I think it's a year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's just it, Matthew. So that's okay. Nothing wrong with that, guys. Nobody feel obligated to be a member. You just don't have to be. But yeah, Diamond is next. Diamond is next. And don't feel bad, guys. You can start from the bottom and make your way up. Because you never know when people are going to drop off or, you know. So that is definitely something that would be really cool. Yep, exactly. Gotta add. Oh yeah, got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of work to do. But like I said, a lot of this actually comes from inspiration from where we went on vacation. I can actually, what I'll do at one point, whenever I make the video, like announcing the actual game and stuff, I'll show you guys what I was actually had in mind. I didn't follow any pictures or anything like that. It's just off memory. Technically, it should be taller as well if I wanted to go with what I was going for. And we got to give a shout out, Mr. Chrome Tech, as always. Much appreciated, guys. Nobody feel obligated, but just a special shout out to Mr. Chrome Tech. I appreciate the donation. That does mean a lot to me, and that's really awesome. So, very much appreciated. Thank you, Mr. Chrome Tech. That means a lot. Once again, guys, nobody has to feel obligated to donate, but if you do, it does go towards a dream that I do have in mind. If you guys don't know what the dream is, feel free to go check out one of the more recent videos that I posted, and I'll explain it all in that video. Alrighty, here we go. Continuing to build. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point, Matthew. That's a really good point. You know what? Maybe that's what I'll do. Because, yeah, it's just, at the end of the day, it's cookie cutter, right? That's what makes this building so easy. And, I mean, I think it looks okay. So, you know, cookie cutter's not the end of the world. Because every floor is just a mirrored image of one another, right? And, of course, guys, once the game does get started, we're not going to focus too much on this now. But if you guys do buy one of the condos, you can model them however you want. You can take out all the walls. You can take out all the furniture. You build it to however you like. There probably will be... you know, like a shop and stuff where you could buy blocks and a handyman. So, of course, if you guys want to replace anything or change anything, you just have every right to do that. There we go. Another area down. Perfect. Yep, and that is right, Will. You will be able to get access to the world this weekend. That is correct. I'm hoping Saturday. Fingers crossed, if everything goes as planned. And yep, that's just it, guys. You can do that. That'd make probably my life a lot easier. That's probably how I should have went about this. But hey, what the heck. Makes for a cool stream and it's lots of fun. So, can't complain. Alright, this will be our next area that we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Just like this. So that'll be our next area. So exactly what we did here, but the other side. So for this building. Or this room, I should say. Yeah, Mr. Chrome-Tech, I want to get back into it. The only reason that I had stopped for a little bit, it was just a combination of, well, obviously, as most of you probably know, we went on vacation. After vacation, I kind of fell behind in school a little bit, so I had to catch up. School is done now, for the record, so I'm good. And then with a combination of my 2 jobs, wiffle ball is now back. It was just a lot at once. So unfortunately, YouTube had to take the hit because I had a few videos scheduled. As you guys probably saw, it was the IRL stuff, which I know not everybody's the most into, but I had some of that scheduled. I had a few Minecraft How to Build scheduled as well, which obviously are out now. So I do plan on streaming and stuff though more often and getting back into the grind. It's just unfortunate that YouTube had to be the one to take the hit, which sucks. But we're back, so that's the main thing. Or streaming again. I shouldn't say back. I was never really gone because videos were always still coming out, which was good. Oh, that Deal, that would be really cool. You actually seem pretty into this, and Deal, if you want to be a part of this, that'd be awesome, because I do want to have people that are passionate about the game playing, of course, you know. Alright, so let's fill this in. Hey, anybody watching this, anybody watch Survivor? It's a game show, of course, on TV. Really fun one, actually, very awesome one. Probably one of my favorite TV shows right now. Where like, it's that stereotypical where like people get voted off the island, you know, like I don't know if anybody watches that. Pretty excited for that. Automatic showers, that'd be pretty sick. Yeah, Mr. Chromtech, that's definitely a good idea, but no rush, dude. You do you. Yeah, you know, do things on your own terms whenever you have the opportunity. But yeah, for sure. Because it'll be awesome if we could get you in on this. You don't have to if you don't want to, guys. Obviously, nobody has to feel obligated. If you want to take part in some things and not others, that's perfectly fine. But I think this world is definitely going to be a lot of fun. Alrighty, here we go. Yeah, rest in peace indeed. Rest in peace. There we go. Yep, Deal. As long as you have Bedrock Edition, 100% you can play on PC. Oh yes, the Lego thing. That's actually good. That's actually a good point, Matthew. I'm glad you brought that up. This weekend, I'm going to be announcing it because, like I said, this world and this plan, this can't happen anytime soon. Unfortunately, we're about a month out for this project. So I want to do the Lego thing while this is being built and in progress. I figured that could kind of go hand in hand together, so I'm glad you brought that up. So that should be lots of fun. Alright, so let's fill all this in, keep this going. Oh crap, I forgot to put a little hole here. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay, everything's caught back up. Yep, okay, perfect. Just gotta put the floor in here. Yeah, so there's definitely some fun plans coming over the course of the next month or two at least. And guys, you know what? Might as well promote it while we're here. If you give me 2 seconds, let's see. One of my biggest passions right now, and especially in terms of sports and just on YouTube as well, is actually wiffle ball. And for anybody that doesn't know what wiffle ball is, it's pretty much 3-on-3 baseball with plastic balls and bats. And it's a lot of fun. So if you guys do want to check that out, we do have a separate channel because it has nothing to do with gaming or JD Game. Like, I mean, I do host it, and obviously, I do all the pregame interviews and stuff like that and organize it, but it's not supposed to have anything to do with JD Game. It's supposed to be something completely separate. It's sports. It's a lot of fun. If you guys want to check that out, that was our opening day video, meaning the first games of the year. Unfortunately, my team doesn't take part in that, but we are going to take part in the next video coming out, which is going to be the Ontario Aces, which is my team, against the... who do we play? I think we play the PEI Predators, which the teams are all based on different provinces, or for anybody from the United States, states. Our states are just known as provinces and territories. That's the only difference. So if you guys want to give that a gander, if you will, by all means, you can check it out. I take part in it. Hawkeye used to take part in it. Players Cat Gaming takes part. Jared takes part. You name them, they probably take part in it. That's what's really fun about wiffle ball. Big change of pace, different change of scenery as well. Very, very different. But yeah, for sure. We're the purple team. But feel free if you guys, jump on anyone's bandwagon, cheer for whoever you like. We've got a red team, we've got a purple team, we've got a green team, and we've got a yellow team. Alright, so let me just fill this in and I'll catch up on comments. And I will catch up on comments in 2 seconds, guys. I'm sorry. Let me just fill all this in. Break this. There we go. That's ground level. Sorry, guys. I feel like it's a fair goal to say a fair goal to set to say finish one floor and then check out comments. Finish another floor, check out comments. You know what I mean? That way progress is getting done. There we go. There we go. And done. Okay, let's check out some comments. Let's see what's going on. Yep, exactly, Will. It is a lot easier. That way you're not wrong. Am I going to add any texture packs? That's a good question. I potentially could. I actually have a few texture packs that I wouldn't have to pay for because I already bought them. But, excuse me. For sure, something I could look into. Why not? Could spice things up. But I think, Mr. Chromechek, I think we've checked out wiffle ball before, so, if you feel free, if you want to let the folks know. I don't know if it's any good or not, but, a different opinion is always nice. June 12th, that's awesome. Very nice, very nice. I'm actually pretty excited to say, well, actually, Mr. Crumpet, don't panic. You're all good. You didn't really, don't think we built all this, because we didn't. I built all this off stream, off camera. This is the first episode that I do this. Yeah, maybe about an hour ago, I say it was pretty fair, roughly. Maybe a little less. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, I didn't build this all in this stream, though. A lot of this was done off camera. A lot of it, unfortunately, will be done off camera because I find I don't want to say I build best, but I find it easy to build. Later at night, you just throw in a little bit of music and, you just go ham. But that's not to say that I'm not going to stream, because of course I am going to stream on this because it's lots of fun. Very interesting, and it's easy for you guys to do Q&As and stuff, right? Like I can answer everybody's questions. I don't have to, keep 100% focus on building all the time, so that helps as well. I also got to work on that Bending Machine Chapter 2 as well. I've been putting in a little work off camera, so don't worry, guys. There's definitely been a lot of work done on that since. Alrighty, let's see here. So, if I do this, that'll be another one complete. Then I just got these two areas left, and then I've got to work on the outside and then do some design. So I'm actually making some progress. I appreciate it, guys. You guys are really motivating me to keep this going. Unfortunately, Will, it's probably sadly gonna be a little bit for hide and seek, just because I do have a lot on the go. Like, we got the Lego series that we're gonna be doing, like the Minecraft Survival Island Lego. We've got this that's gonna be coming out that I'm gonna have to focus a lot of my attention on. We've got, of course, the SMP, how to builds, you know, so. And me and Caden, I think we might work on a Hello Neighbor. Whoops. Well, I mean, could go hand in hand, if you will. That'll be like a little Easter egg. But we are considering doing another normal elevator. I don't know what you guys thought on that. I hope that was something enjoyable for everybody, and I hope you guys like that. I know we had quite a few different people take part in it, so that was fun. And if you guys do want to take part in it, let me know, because I can make a part too. There we go. Another set of rooms complete. Very nice. It's a lot of work. Not gonna lie, because usually I love building, don't get me wrong, but usually I don't build at this pace. Alrighty, so let's continue with this. This is supposed to be a wall here. Let's just go all the way up, like this. Perfect. Alrighty, and I see Mr. Chromtech said something about the normal elevator in the corner of my eye, so I'm gonna double check my computer in 2 seconds. Just fill this whole wall in. And once again, guys, I know it's pretty bland at points. Don't get me wrong, I'm well aware of it. I am gonna spice things up. I'm gonna make it look pretty nice and pretty cool. So don't worry. Alrighty. Oh no, Mr. Chromtech, I feel your pain. That's the worst. That's the worst. That's actually a good question, Jill. You know what? I don't see why not, because a lot of the condos down in Florida, when we go, they have parking garages out front, and then funny enough, on top of them, usually they have basketball courts and tennis courts. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, Mr. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'm glad you enjoyed normal elevator. That was pretty fun. Oh, Will, you're from Michigan. No way, that's where MLW Wiffle Ball's from. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Arizona. Wow, alrighty. So we are actually very, very far away. Alright, so let's see. Let's fill this in. There we go. Actually, this is probably gonna be one of the bigger ones, unfortunately, so this could take a little bit. Which is okay. Not the end of the world. Yeah, I mean, we're fairly close. The only thing is, like, I'm from Ontario, right? But I'm from the western side, so I'm well. Yeah, it depends on where exactly we each are, but yes, yes. Let's go with yes, because a lot of people would be much further for sure. Somebody I think I was actually significantly close to, because we discussed it at one point, was the Gaming Pro. We're actually in the same province, which obviously, for anybody that doesn't know, provinces are ridiculously big, unless you're on the islands, like Prince Edward Island or something like that. But Mississippi, okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, that's obviously a doorway. You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna put up the country poll, and don't feel obligated. I know they always say don't tell strangers where you're from and stuff like that, but by giving away a country, that's practically nothing. So let's close this. It looks like the police officer was the coolest thing. But we're gonna go with which country are you watching from? So obviously, for me, the number one area where all my viewers generally come from is the USA. Then we'll go with the United Kingdom. And of course, we'll go with Canada, because that's number 3. And then we'll go with other. Let's go like that. Go where are you watching from? And ask away. Boom. Alrighty, there you go. Feel free. Nobody feel obligated. Nobody has to answer. But if you guys do want to answer, feel free. It's just kind of interesting. That's all. Oh, I'm missing a block here. Whoops. Yeah, so it looks like police officer was one of the top rated ones. I'm not gonna lie, guys, the police officer, generally speaking, is very fun. The only downfall to the whole police officer thing is that, unfortunately, if you're playing with a smaller world, which I'm hoping we can get a lot of people on, but if you are playing with a smaller world and people aren't breaking the law and, you know, there's not a lot of crime, police officer can be a little bit boring, but it's still fun, trust me. We're not gonna only be a few people, we'll definitely be a lot, so I'm not too worried about that. Well, yes, see, Mr. Chromtech, in my opinion, I'm personally the same way. I don't mind letting people know, like, the general area, but yeah, you don't give away your address, obviously. So yes, don't take my word for it, guys. Obviously, listen to your parents and stuff. But for me personally, same idea. It's not really gonna do much, right? So, or at least not here, anyways. There are some crazy people and crazy stories out there, though. Whoops, did I make a mistake? Oh no, I gotta go one further. Plus, theoretically, you have every right to vote, guys, because at the end of the day, I can't see who votes for what, so even if, you know, you just watch and you don't comment or anything like that, it's not like we can see the answers and, you know. So, anyways, alright, let's continue along with this. There we go, another balcony. I think we're gonna go, I'm not gonna worry about the balconies just yet, so that can't be the focus, just gotta keep building this thing up. Yeah, it was pretty lucky to hear, too, I guess, next year we're supposed to be going back to Florida, to the exact same place we went, and maybe even for a bit longer, so, you know, definitely looking forward to that. It was very nice. Always enjoy a little bit of traveling here and there, can't go wrong with that. So, a lot of fun. Oh my god, imagine. Jeez. Alrighty, so we're just going to continue to work on this. I know it's getting a little repetitive, guys, and I apologize for that, but unfortunately, you know, it's a lot of work. Hey, and for all you guys know, if you are going to take part in this world and you guys are going to play, one of the cool things, too, is you could literally be watching your home in the game be built, so I think that's kind of cool. Alrighty, there we go. Like this, because that's going to be a doorway. And it's really cool too, because usually as this game goes along, you can pick up more jobs, you can do more things, because like, essentially, right, if you can make lots of money in the game, and if you do well for yourself, you can actually do a lot of cool things in the game. And guys, it's really not hard to make money. You just can't be lazy, pretty much, you know? If you're willing to put in the work and you're willing to do a good job on the world, then you're gonna do great. What makes things hard, and I think is going to make things hard, though, is if we do get a bunch of people, because we're going to play with more people than I've ever played this game with. Usually, even though you can have the same job as somebody, usually people don't choose to have the same job as one another, but in this, there's lots of us, so people are definitely going to choose the same job as one another. And, yeah, so, you know, lots of competition, lots of different ways to earn. I don't really know exactly what our currency is going to be yet, and yeah, the reason for that is because if we tell people in advance, you know, you don't want people planting anything or holding anything in their inventories or anything like that. But like I said, guys, the fun thing about this is a lot of people are probably going to get some one-on-one time with me to join the world, because that way, if you know, if you want to take part, I can actually monitor, make sure nobody's cheating, building anything you're not allowed to build, Because like I said, right, there are some like actual rules that can get you booted off the server, and by cheating and doing things you're not like building things that you're not letting anybody know of or not supposed to, that is one way of cheating, of course. Alrighty, let's see comments. Yeah, deal. Yeah, you're right. People do that. As crazy as it sounds. Oh yes, Will. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll make sure I have your account added on the PlayStation and make sure that everything's working. And oh yeah, we'll be all set. Like I said, another thing too, guys, I'm gonna actually experiment with Discord a little bit. I'm gonna test it out. I got it for the PlayStation now. It's not really an app, you just link your account, so I'm gonna test it out and see how it works. I'm not 100% sure how it's gonna go, but it'd be a lot easier if Discord, if I have the ability to use that as well. That'll be super cool. But we'll see. I don't know for sure. There we go. And then of course we gotta go door, build this room. Hey, also, Mr. Chrome Tech, you gotta bring back Infinite Chrome. I always enjoyed that. That was an awesome series. Alright, so let's go like this. Make sure to get this entire thing built. Alrighty, there we go. Then we got to do the trim with the fence. But yeah, I'm hoping, maybe if I'm lucky, I could get this whole building, like at least the exterior, done by tomorrow, if I'm lucky. Oh, yes, that's why. That's true. Okay, fair enough. That is a good reason. Will, the next SMP stream, it's hard to say at this very moment, but hopefully soon. Hopefully very soon. I haven't been on the SMP in a bit. Alright, there we go. Go like this. And then we can build up the wall. Alright, gotta get the polished. And let's see. Thanks, Mr. Chromtech. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I have put a lot of hard work into it. Like, it was a bit more rushed than I was hoping. I was hoping to get it, I was hoping to make it so that I could make it a little cooler. But, I can't complain. I'm pretty happy. For the most part, it came together nicely. So, yeah. I've almost got another whole area done, plus the balconies, which is awesome. This is the last one. Let's go. I'm actually getting a lot more done than I anticipated, I'm not gonna lie. Also, guys, I need to know, drop a comment if you want to let me know, what do you think I should eat tonight? Should I have some spaghetti or should I have some chicken fingers and tater tots? I just gotta go check something quickly. Sorry, guys, just bear with me for 2 seconds. Oh, okay, no, okay, sorry, I thought I was just mixing something up. Automatic farms are pretty awesome. It just makes your life so much easier, and, you don't have to worry about anything, which is very, very nice. All the way to the top. Ooh, we got spaghetti. Alrighty, I like the idea of that. Okay, so we'll stop this wall right here because I'm going to have to build a balcony. Everything's going to be dark on the inside as well. Jeepers, I really have my work cut out for me. But hey, it's going to be worth it. Fill all this in. Then I just got to build one more balcony and fill in one more floor's worth, and then we're all set. Then this side will be done, and we'll only have one more set to go, which unfortunately there still is a lot of work to be done. But hey, I'm very proud of the progress that I made over the course of this stream because I wasn't sure how much I was going to do. But like I said, guys, it's just, you're making it very easy for me. I could just continue along and, you know, I've actually grinded a lot harder than I thought I was going to. I thought I was going to chit-chat a little more, but I'm actually being very efficient. Alrighty, so let's see what's going on. If you mean like what am I thinking of doing for the next SMP stream? I think probably bed mining. There's a good chance. Because I was hoping to do it earlier, but I lost power earlier in the week, and unfortunately there was just no way to recover it. Like I think I got it maybe an hour and a half after I was originally hoping to do it, so I was like, well, it's just too late. There's no point. So, you know, but I think that'll be my next big thing to do. So there is supposed to be trim up here, so I'll add that. There we go, so that's all right. Now we'll just continue here. Up we go. Alrighty, here we go. So close. Yeah, so what I'm probably going to do is I think for the most part, I'm going to end up designing the top floor, the bottom floor, and maybe one of the middle floors, and then two of the other floors I'm going to leave completely empty, and essentially those are just for people to design. If you want to go to the store and buy a bunch of things to design and put on the inside, that's what those will be made for. There we go. Look at that. It's slowly but surely coming together. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the backside. It doesn't look the greatest, especially compared to the front with how cool the front's looking. But like I said, like right now the goal is just to get all this built. Same here, Deal. Same here. I'm very excited. Like I said, guys, I'm going to try and do weekly updates. Maybe I'll even stream a few times during the week on the world. But, you know, at the end of the day, right, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get this world up and going as quickly as possible. So, you know, a lot of it could be done off stream. Like, there's not always a guarantee that it's going to be on stream and stuff. But it's to keep things going. It's to keep things moving, right? You know, if we want this to actually happen and, you know, if we want to move forward with it, then, yeah, got to definitely be on top of things and keep things moving along. Whoops. Alrighty, let's keep going like this. Put all this in. This is a door. Don't want to make that mistake. Yeah, and like if anybody buys these off of me, because like obviously it's just like buying a house, right? You know, you'll be able to take down any walls. The only ones you can't are like, for example, this is like its own apartment, condo, whatever you want to call it, okay? This is a separate one. This does not belong to this person. So like you can't take down these walls. Those will have to remain. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty, let's see. Alrighty, so Will, you said go up. I don't know if you mean like, if you're talking like in the chat, because if so, I can definitely give that a look. Just give me 2 seconds. Oh yeah, no, deal. We can do anything, especially on the inside. You know, we could really make these things look super cool. It's going to be a fun project, I think, as we get it all going. Damn, we really put in work. We got all those rooms done, all these rooms done. This one, there's progress being made, but unfortunately, I could feel the gas leaving the tank here. Like, oof, I'm grinding pretty hard, but okay, let's just see. Yeah, it could also be called that. That is true. That is true. Up in chat. Okay, Will, so I'm going to do my best because you do have a lot of comments. I see. When is the next SMP stream? Be right back. Yes, I'll be adding you. That is correct. Okay. I'm not going to lie, Will. I don't know exactly where it is that you're looking. And, oh, sorry, yes. If you're talking about if we could do something together, Will, don't worry. Yes, for sure. We definitely can. I don't know exactly about tonight because obviously, like I said, I'm going to be a little bit busy after stream. But I'm going to focus right now on making sure that I accept your friend request. I want to have you on PlayStation. Those sound effects are just crazy. Like, they're freaky. Okay, good. So that was the one. Okay, good. Yeah, and I saw all the automatic farms, which is super cool. There we go. And then we got one more. Gonna come out here, out there. How many floor? Okay, yeah, there's quite a few. Do I always use? Yes, yes. Usually I always use PlayStation Party because obviously in terms of recording and stuff, it's just the best system you can use. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. It could definitely be called life. Because that's essentially what it is, yeah. It's just, you're just living life. Definitely a really fun game if you play your cards right, though. Because, like, you really can't go wrong with the game. Because one thing that makes it fun, too, is if you're not doing well, like, if you're not, like a Minecrafty and rich person, you know, a lot of people, they turn towards theft and stuff, and, like, as bad as that sounds, in terms of the game, not real life, let's be very clear about that, but in terms of the game, it makes it very interesting. You know, it spices things up, you know. One year, I remember, people were, like, a bunch of TNT was stolen, and everyone was so panicked and worried because nobody knew, like, what was going on, and, oh, it was just a whole thing. Although that's extreme, guys. We don't want that. Like I said, the whole theft doesn't bother me too much, but like breaking stuff, that's kind of a bothersome one. Plus, like, you have the opportunity, you're allowed to try and break out of jail if you'd like, except if you get jail for life. If anybody gets caught for doing something really bad, and unfortunately if you get caught jail for life, then sadly your time on the server is over. Unless you really want to sit in a Minecraftian jail cell the whole time, but I mean, to me that's not very fun. There we go. Oh gosh. Still got a ways to go. My goal, it wasn't at first, but I think, guys, realistically, my goal is to finish these two right here and have the balconies built. And I think that's probably going to conclude it, but don't worry, guys, because that's still, it's not a long time, but it's still a bit. whoops, like this. There we go. Then we just need to build a row. Let's build the balcony quickly. And then as soon as this is built, we are good. Oh boy, okay, so now I just gotta fill that in. We gotta finish up that last floor. And then I think what I'm gonna do is actually, wait, let's do this first. Man, this is actually a lot more work than I had anticipated. And again, I didn't think I was going to get half of this stuff done, so I'm actually very happy with how far I've gotten. But yeah, like I said, one of the coolest things is, guys, this could be essentially your home in the game if you guys end up playing. So, you know, you're seeing the construction. Alrighty, let's see. Are there going to be homeless? I'm going to be real with you, Adarix, I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry, I thought I came up with something earlier. I'm not 100% sure, but anyways. No, probably not. I doubt it. In this game, to be homeless, you'd have to do something wrong, really, you know? But no, I highly doubt it. And, you know, and on top of that, too, one of the rules of the game is you are supposed to have, like a home, you know, because at the end of the day, then you don't have to pay any property taxes, which seems good at first, but then you're also not contributing to the city. Like, because for example, if we need to expand the city, or if we need to, you know, work on a few things, you know, that's where the taxes and stuff go to in the world, right? And then we hire builders and stuff. But on top of that, you're also seen as a threat if you're homeless, because that means you can be anywhere at any time because you've nowhere to be or watch over. So, therefore, you know, it kind of creates a little bit of a nuisance. So, no, there shouldn't be. Like I said, you'd have to do, I don't know, like, you'd have to, like, not run your business properly, or you'd have to, like, not work properly, or you'd have to attempt to buy a home that, you know, in the game you just can't have. I don't know. But yeah, no, I wouldn't worry about that. There we go. Is this the last one? No, okay, I gotta build up one more. Got a little too excited there. Alrighty, one more. Alright, let's see. Sorry, let's check the comments. Can you be fired in this? That's a good question. Now, it really depends. If you want to, if you want to run your own business, you're considered like self-employed, right? Now there are, or you know, or you can work for somebody, and if you do work for somebody, yes, you can get fired. That is correct. But your business can also be let go. And what I mean by that is, like, you can almost lose the license for your business. So if you want to sell, for example, like the armorer who sells or the blacksmith that sells like weapons, armor, stuff like that, if you get caught going to jail or you do something wrong, generally you lose your license for stuff like that, because, you know, you have the right to hold some very powerful stuff, and you know, you don't want that to be in the wrong hands, of course. But so yes, you can get fired and you can lose your license for your business. The short, In all honesty, Will, I'm gonna have to go back and find the clip. If I can go back and find it, I'll probably put it up as soon as I can get that clip, honestly. Do you know by chance what episode it was? Creepy cave sound effects. Episode 2, gotcha. Wow, another one done. Well, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to keep the stream going. I'm actually really enjoying this, and I'm actually very happy with how much progress I've made. So I guess I can continue along for a little while here. Okay, so for this one, I do the opposite. It goes, okay, so go like this. Unfortunately, eventually there will be a time when I have to get going and I won't have the choice, but for now, that I was just willingly ending it because I'm getting kind of tired. Throat's kind of giving out on me, not gonna lie, which sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, perfect, near the end. All right, I'll go take a scout out for that later on and see if I can find anything. Whoops. Go, get all this filled in. Alrighty, now it's to figure out exactly how I want to do this. So, the corners, like this, are definitely, whoops, going to be built up. Something along the lines of this. No, that's okay, Deal. That's how a lot of people get to know me. It's through the how to builds, you know. And that's awesome that you come through the Granny series and not the Hello Neighbor, because it's different. Like, that's awesome. You like to see it. You like to see it. Little change of pace, I guess, eh? There we go. Alrighty, so yeah, that's a start. Now the real question is Granny 1 or Granny 2, because there are, I mean, they're both good, but there are some significant differences. Yeah, see, Hello Neighbor, of course, that's good. There's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. Oh, well, thank you. That's awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it, though. I'm glad you enjoyed the How to Build Hello Neighbor series. That was the fun one. I've got a lot of those, too, so, you know, you can't complain. It's pretty awesome. But it does feel really rewarding and stuff once it's done. There we go. Granny 1. Very, very nice. Very nice. Oh, sorry, Will. Let me take a look. Yeah, exactly, Will. We can discuss that for sure. And have I ever played them to build them? Actually, no. Whenever I build them, funny enough, usually I just go on YouTube and I watch non-commentary gameplay. Just like people slowly walking through the games and stuff. And usually that's how I do it. Alrighty, here we go. Sorry, these are very hard to place. I don't like doing fences. There we go. Okay. For these guys, I think we'll just do the corners. Like this, I believe, is what it's supposed to be. Whoops. Oh, yes, and Five Nights at Freddy's, that is right. I think I did, how many Five Nights at Freddy's have I done now? I can't even keep track because I've done so many things over the years that it's hard to remember. I think just number 1, eh? I'm long overdue for another Five Nights at Freddy's as well. But with the more commitment and the more views and stuff we get, guys, the more time I can commit to YouTube, right? That's really the big thing. Okay, so for this, we go like this. There we are. Okay, that looks good. I did, yep, oh, okay, perfect. The exact same thing over there. But I think I've got, let's see. Okay, so it's right on the edge. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, I see a few comments are coming in pretty quickly, so I'm just gonna post this up. Very nice. Okay, let's see what's going on. Yeah, for sure. This is pretty cool, eh? Oh, and help wanted. Yeah, help wanted's awesome. But yeah, no, if you guys want to actually, like, if you guys want to see me, I could do like a potential. I don't know if I do a full blown how to, like, I do a how to build on this, but odds are what I would probably do, guys, is just show you guys how to do one floor. Because as soon as you know how to do one floor, you could do two, you could do three, you could do 4, 5, 10, 20, 30, you know, as many as you want. Alrighty, so it looks like we got, just give me 1 second, guys. I just want to see what we're working with back here. Okay, so I want to get some lights, and then I want to get a ground going, like a ground level. Down here, I might just do white walls, because this is going to be like underground type thing. This isn't going to be above ground. So, might as well just fill all this in, I guess. Sorry, Will, can you repeat it, just in case I missed it? Alright, so I'm just going to fill all this in. And then I can start looking into maybe making some pens and stuff, and filling in the ground, of course. It is slowly but surely all coming together, though. I can't complain. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy about that. I got way more progress done than I was hoping. But it is pretty motivating to keep going whenever I got you guys to chat with, and also just whenever the progress happens. Like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I didn't even think I'd be close to getting all this done. Not even somewhat close. This is looking pretty basic, though, so I am gonna have a lot of work on my hands to clean that up and make it look a lot nicer. But unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you see it, that is not my focus for the rest of the stream. Maybe I'll even build another condo building, who knows? I got a few different ideas in mind, so, you know. Could definitely be something I could do. Alright, here, let's see. Well, guys, unfortunately, I probably will be ending the stream pretty soon, though, just because I will have to get going. Like I said, it is Survivor Night. That is the one show that we watch every week. So I probably will come to a conclusion within the next probably 5 minutes or so. Which definitely a bummer. It sucks because I do want to keep going, but, you know, sometimes you gotta have family priorities and stuff, right? So, just one of those things. Yeah, if not, if not, don't worry. I will have time this weekend. I am freeing up Saturday for YouTube specifically. Almost 100 minutes. Yeah, that's probably pretty darn close, I would assume, eh? Let's go see. Yep, pretty close. Yeah, I know. It definitely sucks because I'm actually really into this, and it's actually a lot of fun. Like, this is super cool. How do I want to go about... Because it'd probably be something like this for the wall, but I don't like the white, but I think the dark wouldn't look much better. Hold on a second. Okay, so that's good like that. Unless I have a room back here where people can check in and stuff. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Hey, no worries, Mr. Chrome Tech. You're doing your best, and that's good. Alrighty, so let's see. Because essentially, I want the ground to be mud blocks. I really do like mud blocks, and I think they're pretty cool. And I feel like, or mud bricks, sorry. I feel like that could be a really cool ground. Maybe I could even replace the bricks with that. Mr. Chromtech, I just said, unfortunately, probably not much longer, just because I do have some things I gotta do, especially with the family tonight, so got a few priorities on my hands. but you know, made a lot of progress, so I can't complain. I really can't. Actually, I just want to check something. Windows. Okay, I don't go with the... Oh, I didn't go with the black stain. Okay, good to know. Here I do, though, and that's where I'm going to need these. Okay, wait, is this a perfect middle? It is not, so it has to be a double door. That really sucks, I'm not going to lie. So it probably won't be like that. Looks like there's a bedroom in here, right? Yes, that's right. So we could go window. How does this look? Like if I were to do... Gotta see if that's too much or not enough. Yeah, that could be kind of cool, actually. I kind of like the idea of that. I'll leave that for now, just as an example. Because I just thought of that in the moment, so I figured, you know what, I'll jump on it before it's too late. Down here, maybe we could look into doing this quickly. There we go. And then just grab some water. There, perfect, just like that. Yeah, the trim is fine just like that. All right. Yeah, don't worry, Will. I will definitely go and accept that. Alrighty. Well, guys, you know what? I think with all that progress finally completed, I appreciate everybody that stuck around and that we worked on. It was definitely a lot of fun. Will, don't worry. I'm going to go and accept that friend request for you. If you do want to post your name quickly just before I end, you can definitely do that. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Don't worry. There will be more streams coming on this world. Hopefully, probably not. It'll be part 2 on this, I assume. But hopefully it won't be on the condo building. Hopefully it'll be on something a little bit different next time. Because I really want to show you guys all the different things I can build. This thing looks kind of cool from up top. It looks like a dude flexing, actually. That looks like eyes. And it looks like his arms are like flexing. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. It's definitely going to be a lot of fun. Continuing on this world. That's a little mystery. I'll show you guys that later on. So don't worry about that. But hopefully the condos will be all done. And it should be lots of fun. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. But anyway, till next time, guys, peace.